Hello everyone, welcome to Abhyaas IIT channel. So I am Dr. Karthikeya. So in this video we are going to discuss Gravitation 2024 JEE Mains Physics questions. Okay, initially in the slides we have divided. So accordingly, that means initially we are going to discuss questions related to January shift, January phase. Then we will go for the April phase. In January phase and in every April phase also, we have divided the questions according to the topic wise. Okay, subtopic wise. Topic is gravitation, subtopic is individually like gravitational force, acceleration due to gravity, satellite motion, escape velocity, all these things. Okay, to solve the gravitation questions, gravitation JEE mains question, we need to understand initially the basics of fundamentals of gravitational force, when it is acted, whether it is attractive force or repulsive force, what is the formula, how it came, when it is applicable. Similarly, while going to the acceleration due to gravity concept, when we have to when a body is going at a height h, what is the gravitation, acceleration due to gravity value. When it is going to the depth, that means inside the earth, what is the value of gravitation. So, and similarly, while coming to the escape velocity of a satellite, of any moving object which comes out of the earth's gravitation field, what is the escape velocity, how it came. Similarly, what is orbital velocity, how it came, the equation. And what are geostationary satellites, what are Kepler's laws, how it is applicable, in which equation has to be applied. So these kind of things we need to understand before solving the questions. So welcome back. So now we'll try to solve the questions in a systematic manner in January shift, first by topic, subtopic wise. Okay. Okay. Okay, coming to this one. So here 4 identical particles are there which are as a 4 corners of a square. So total gravitational pull for that is, this is a given data. Now we have to understand what is the length of it. Okay, this question is very simple if you know how to apply the gravitational force of attraction. So as he has given, it is square. So we'll draw a square with side of square as length A. Okay, see this. Square length is A. Okay, that we have to find. Here he has only given 2 root 2 plus 1 by 32 gm square by L square. So length of the side we have to, that is A in terms of capital L, we have to identify or we have to find that value. So here if you consider a mass of M is kept like this everywhere. So like this. So you know this is diagonal, the value of the diagonal is A root 2. So F net is equal to, here 2 forces are there. Okay, first this one, second this one. First one is G m square by R square. Another one is G m square by R A square. R square means A square. G m square by root 2A square. Okay, 3 things are there. Okay, so then what you will get? 2 gm square by A square plus gm square by 2A square. Okay, here actually it is in one, like it's like a this one. See this, it is like this. So now what we have to do, we have to take, it's not 2 gm square by A square, it is, these angles are, for this first of all we have to take net, this is F net 1. So for these two we have to find F net, that is if you consider this as F1, this is F1. So what is the resultant? F1 square plus F2 square plus 2F1 F1 cos 90. Cos 90 is 0. That's why what you will get? Root F1 plus F1 square plus F1 square, 2F1 square. That is root 2 F1. So this is root 2 GM square by A square. Another one is this one. Okay, this one. So middle one. That is GM square by root 2 A square. So root 2 plus 1 by 2 GM square by A square. Okay. So this is a value. Now this one we have to equate to this one. So root 2 plus 1 by 2. So this is GM square by A square is equal to 2 root 2. Given data is this one by 32 GM square by L square. So if you take LCM, this is 2 root 2 plus 1 by 2 A square GM square is equal to 2 root 2 plus 1 GM square by L square by 32. Okay. So this one get cancelled. Now 2, 16 cancelled. What you will getting? A square is equal to 16L square. A is equal to 4L. Okay. So this is very simple question. Provided if you know the vectors concept. Here two things are there. Two are same things. This one F1. This one also F1. So both are at 90 degrees to each other. 90 degrees to each other. So we have to take the resultant of that two vectors. Then we have to add this one. Okay. Then we'll get the answer. So A is equal to 4L. That is B, option B. So it's very simple question. Provided if you know vectors concept and this basics of force, universal law of gravitation. Okay. Newton's law of gravitation. So next one. Next one, at what distance? So here another question is there. Here what happened? So acceleration due to gravity concept. Previous one is force, universal law of gravitation or force of attraction. Okay, now going to the second question, that is here, if you know, if it is going to the top. So first of all, this is earth. Going to the top, G dash is equal to G by 1 plus H by R whole square. If it is going down like this, G double dash is equal to G into 1 minus D by R. D is depth, H is height, R is the radius of earth. Okay. So these are the values. What is telling? Same weight of the object will be there when it is going to the top at a height h, and same at what distance above and below. That means h equal to d. If you keep like that, so you will get the answer. So weight means mg dash is equal to mg double dash. Above surface, below surface. That means get cancelled. Here g by 1 plus, that we don't know, that I am considering as h only for both. So he only told both heights, whatever height you have gone through or whatever length you have gone through the top, same length if you got down. So that value is asking g into 1 minus d by r. Okay, or h by r. So both are same. Okay, I'll change this. Okay, h by r. So if you consider this one, you know, from the binomial expansion 1 plus x power n. Here if you go to the top, 1 plus x power n minus n, that is 1 minus nx. Remaining times we no need to worry. So g get cancelled. 1 minus 2h by r. Okay, is equal to, here it is down, right? If you change it, so it will be g by 1 plus h by r power minus 1. So again if you expand that one, what you will get? Okay, 1 minus h by r. Okay, if you get down 1 minus h by r, or if it is going to the top, then also you can do 1 this one. So what you will get? This is 1 plus g into 1 minus d by r. So this will be 1 plus, okay, you will get this. Or 1 minus h by r if you take like that, and if you go directly like that also it's fine. So after that if you expand, so you will get x cube. So if you consider h by r as x cube minus x plus x square is equal to 0. So if you do like this, after this I am writing here, so then take the x value, that is what you will get. So x is equal to root 5 minus 1. Okay, x equal to root 5 minus 1. But what is x? X equal to h by r by 2. Okay, so you just solve this. This you consider as homework. That is root 5 minus 1 by 2. So then what you will get? Here I am writing h is equal to root 5 minus 1 by 2 into r. So where it is? This is the option. So you just try to solve this cubic equation, you will get the answer. So these are very simple bits only, provided if you use this binomial expansion, it's in the down. If you want to go to the top or here, so here what I am doing, g by 1 minus h by r. So if it is going to this side, what you will get? 1 minus 2h by r into 1 plus h by r. So whatever 1 minus, so 2h by r means this one, 1 minus h by r whole square. So then you will get like this. So 1 minus x square into 1 plus x, if you expand you will get like this. Then value of x is root 5 minus 1 by 2. Then you will get this. Here it is x value h by r. You can easily get that. Okay. Now going to the, it's little bit, you need the mathematics knowledge. That's it. Previous question we need vectors concept. Now you need binomial expansion, small thing only. No need of big thing. Okay. Now going to the next question. Next question, acceleration of gravity, you know, that is anywhere g. Here diameter of the earth is reduced to half of its value. Acceleration due to gravity on the surface. Okay, you know g is equal to gm by r square. Mass remains constant. Acceleration due to gravity on the surface is g. Diameter of earth reduces to half of its value. G dash is equal to gm by r by 2 whole square. So it's very easiest thing. Then you will get 4 gm by r square, that is 4g. So direct, so not even one step, it's a chota bacha problem. Okay, very easiest problem among all the three what we discussed now. So now going to the next one. Here you can easily solve this also. Here acceleration due to gravity and weight concept only, but the time period we know, we need to understand. Here again if you go, time period is equal to 2 pi into root of L by g. But what happened, radius of earth is on the surface is given, g value pi square he has given. Length of the second pendulum. So at the height h from the g dash is equal to g by 1 plus h by r square. But what is the height? G by 1 plus height is 2r plus r, that is 3r by, okay, 1 plus 2r, height h is, h only you need to write, h equal to 2r. If you do this, r get cancelled. G is equal to, g dash is equal to g by 9. G dash is equal to g by 9. You can easily solve this one, provided the time period is same only. Then what you will get? Time period is same means 2 pi into t dash, or t only, same thing if you want. So L by g by 9. So then what happened? Length of the pendulum, if it is only L, then only it will be same. You can easily understand. So if you want also you can do. So here if it is L by 9 only, L by 9 by g by 9. If it is 9, 1 by 9, 1 by 9 cancel only, this will be same. Because the simple pendulum time period, so already it is t equal to 2 pi into root L by g. But what we are doing, so g by g value if it is increasing, what should be the length of the pendulum? So g value changing, length also should change. Then only time period will be same. Okay, it's very easy if you try to understand the simple basics. Okay, so this is also easiest question only. Provided if you know the formula at the height of h, that is g dash equal to g into 1 plus h by r whole square, where height is equal to 2r, you just substitute that r get cancelled, 1 plus 2 whole square, 1 plus 2 is how much? 3 square 9. Next one. So next concept, you know, gravitational potential energy and escape velocity problems we are going to understand. So the object which is staying on the Earth's surface, if you are trying to move the object from an infinity to the Earth's surface, so we also know this kind of concept, gravitational potential. So potential means moving, object moving. So from the outside environment, so no gravitation to this place. So if you try to understand those kind of concept, so you know here what happened. Gravitational potential is given. That formula is Gm capital M by R above the surface. So surface of the earth, a radius, you know, that is minus 5.12 into 10 power 7. And gravitational acceleration due to gravity at that point, is G dash is equal to Gm by R square. But what we have to use, that one, R square. General formula is this one, but what we have to use, R plus H square. That height only we need to calculate. Assuming the mean radius R is given, that is 64,000 kilometers. So this is also given 6.4 meter per second square. So here this one also R plus H above, at that point he told. So then height you should try to understand. So it's very simple. R is given, G is Gm by R plus H square. So you can easily calculate this one, Gm by R plus H whole square into M, that is minus 5.12 into 10 power 7. Okay, here what happened, Gm by R plus H whole square is given. So that you just take that one as common. Okay. So then mass is negligible. If you take H value, you can calculate. It's very simple only. So just substitute this value, G dash value, in this equation, Gm by R plus H. You multiply R plus H here and divide this one. You will get a Gm by R plus H square, that is this one. Then what you will get? Mg. M into this one. G dash already we know. Into R plus H is equal to minus 5.12 into 10 power 7. So but this value you can replace. Here R value 6,400 kilometers means 10 cube. You just substitute, you will get H value. So simple question only. So you just take care of this calculations only. I kept the last one that you can consider as homework. So simple thing only. It's no need of big calculation. Just substitute this value in that. You will get the value answer. Okay. Maybe around it's 1,000 kilometer you will get. By seeing the calculation, I thought like that it will be around 1,000 like that. Okay, you just cross check that one. So now going to the next question. Here, escape velocity question. So we know that any object, if it is going out of the orbit, so escape velocity of the moving object formula is VE is equal to root 2Gm by R. So it does not depend on the object's mass, object's anything. It depends on the G value, that is universal gravitation constant, mass of the earth, radius of the earth only. So in that, so what is happening? So what is the escape velocity of planet, which is like this, 2 into G into mass is given 1 by 144. Okay, escape velocity of not Earth, this one. Escape velocity of some planet is any planet 2gm by r. Okay, but what happened? Mass of the moon with respect to mass of planet is 1 by 144 m. So mass of planet mp if you consider rp. Okay, this is mass of planet. But what happened with respect to that mass of planet, he only given mp by 144 is mass of the moon. Okay, moon. Next, diameter or radius is given, that is 1 by 16 rp. But we know this escape velocity of planet is v only. So here you consider this very easiest problem. If you know this one, so 69 is 144. So then what happened? 2g mp by rp. So 1 by 9 means you will get what? Into 1 by 3. So no need of big calculation. By seeing that you will get the answer. That is v by 3. Okay. So this kind of simple questions are also coming. So you need to understand, just keep the values and you will get the answer. Now going to the next question. Escape, again another one is also related to escape velocity. Escape velocity of the earth is given. Escape velocity of earth is given, that is VE is equal to 11.2 kilometer per second. So after that, radius of the planet is r by 3. Radius of planet is re by 3. Mass of the planet is m by 6. So just substitute in that only. So VE is equal to root of 2g capital M by r. So that is root of 2 into g into m by 6 by r by 3 only, 1/3. So then what you will get? So that is 1 by root 2 into 2gm by r. Directly I am writing. So that is 11.2 kilometer per second. This is 11.2 by 1.414. It is around, so if you calculate, it is around 7.9 kilometer per second. Okay, it's simple question only. Just substitute in this formula, you will get the answers. Okay, now going to the next one, that is Kepler's laws. So Kepler's have 3 laws. Okay, so you just try to understand simple questions. So planet takes 200 days to complete one revolution if distance of planet from the sun is reduced. So you know, from the Kepler's law, the basic important one is important relationship is t square. Time period is t square is proportional to r cube. So 200 days is t1 if you consider 200 days. R1 is the distance. Then r is changing. Then t1 by t2 is equal to r1 by, so it is reduced to 1/4 means r1 by 4. That means r2 is r1 by 4. It is given in the question. So then what happened? Cube this one, square this one. So this is 200 days. It will go to the top. What you will get? t1 by t2 whole square is equal to 4 cube is 64. t1 is 200. Okay. T1 means 200 by T2 is equal to 8. So T2 equal to 200 by 8. So what you will get? So 4 5s 50. 4 2s 25 days you will get. So simple questions. So just by applying in the formulas you are getting the answers. Kepler's laws, which is also important question. Now going to the next one. Angular speed of the earth is more than the angular speed of the in the orbit. Okay, moon takes less time. So what happened? Takes t is equal to 2 pi by omega. So omega is more means time period less. Okay, omega is more means time period is less. So here omega of the earth, moon takes less time to move around the earth. So time, if you want to less, omega it should be more. Okay, here omega is of the earth is more, that's why. So moon takes less time. That means, so here whatever is given, so R is the correct explanation, because omega he only tell omega of earth is more than this one. Omega of earth is more than omega moon. So then a time period of moon is less than a time period of earth. So it's right only. Okay, both are correct and reason is the correct explanation. Okay. So it's also theoretical. If you know the concept behind that, you will get the answers very easily. So provided if you know the basics, you can apply. So everybody knows that the time period is equal to 2 pi by omega. Omega is only given omega of earth is more than omega moon. So then time period is equal to 2 pi by omega. T is inversely proportional to omega, means time decreases if omega value increases. Omega of earth is more, that means time period of moon is more. Okay. Next one. Okay, next one, another question is also related to Kepler's laws. You all knows that, okay, so force here in the question, light planet is moving in a circular orbit with revolution. Force of attraction is inversely proportional to r power 3 by 2. Force of attraction is G Kaplan small m by r power 3 by 2. That is equal to its revolving, means what is the force that is necessary? Mr omega square. So this is also same. So then what happened? Mm get cancelled. Omega is, so this r, if it is coming down, okay, then what you will get? So r is r power minus 5 by 2 is proportional to r power minus 5 by 2. But you know that t is equal to 2 pi by omega. T is equal to 2 pi by omega. T is proportional to r power 5 by 2. Then what you will get? Okay. See this, r power 3 by 2 he has only given. If you come this side, then what happen? 5 by 2 you will get. So omega equal to this one. So then t square is proportional to r power 5 by 2. So t is this one. Omega, okay, so omega square this one. But omega is equal to is, so then what happened? Omega is proportional to r power minus 5 by 4. So t square is proportional to r power 5. T is proportional. T square if you apply r power minus 5 by 2. So okay na? R square is there, that's why both will be positive. Okay na? This is a minus. If you square it, you will get to 5 by 2. So it's simple only. So provided, see, hardly I have done 6 steps only. Six steps only. That means it is a simple question, but you need to understand mathematics basics. So force of gravitation equal to centripetal force, that is mr omega square. Mm get cancelled. So here we don't need to, these are constants, right? So omega square, if you bring this r to downside, r power 5 by 2, omega square is inversely proportional to r power 5 by 2. That's why I have given proportionality. We want to write r power minus 5 by 2. So omega if you want, then what happen? Omega square, okay, then you will take the root. That means minus 5 by 4. That means power 1 by 2 you have to take here, power 1 by 2. That is minus 5 by 4. T is inversely proportional to omega, means T is inversely proportional to omega, means omega is directly proportional to this one. Okay. Okay, positive. Okay, if you want, you can write positive that one. So square, if you on both sides, it will be 5 by 2. So simple question only. So just check the signs of the things and you will get the answer. Okay, going to the next one. So till now we have done related to January shift 2024 question. So we'll proceed with the April shift.